Hi guys, so there are some big changes happening to my channel, starting with this video. I have changed my YouTube name to Strawberry Yunho. I have wanted to change my channel name for a while because I think my previous name didn't make it very obvious that I was a K-pop channel. So because of this change, I will be removing all of my old videos. I still haven't decided if I'm going to re-upload them or not, but we'll see. For now, let's consider this a fresh start. Today I will be going over some more of my unpopular K-pop opinions. You guys seem to love these kinds of videos, so I was happy to make another one. Although I realized that I don't actually have as many opinions as I thought I did. I think I have more preferences than opinions, if that makes any sense, but I did not include those preferences because they're just like, oh, I hate NCT, or I hate GOT7, I don't know, those are just examples, okay. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I will admit that this is based off of one stage performance I saw of STAYC. I would like to say that STAYC are a great group and they are very, very talented performers. I have watched their other live stages and they have some pretty impressive live vocals, but for some reason, this performance, their vocals were just obviously dubbed over. Listen to it and see if you agree with me. I just don't think they could be that stable or clear when performing. Now, I would also like to mention auto-tune, not just in this performance, but in all of K-pop. I don't have a problem with auto-tune, I think it's pretty useful, but the problem occurs when fans are raving how good their biases sound when the idol's voice is obviously edited. I never really noticed how extensive auto-tune in K-pop was until I listened to a Japanese release by IZ*ONE, and I was so confused as to why the vocals sounded so weird. Apparently it's a lot less common to use auto-tune in J-pop songs. I think IZ*ONE has the most noticeable difference from their Korean releases, so I'll try to include an example if I can. Before I say anything, I am not trained as a dancer in any way, so I shouldn't really have a say in this topic, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. You would think that the more members a group has, the harder it is to be synchronized, but if you look at LOONA, IZ*ONE, and 17, you would see why that's not true. It's not even like these groups are only good at synchronization though. They constantly debunk that with their complex choreographies. I'm so tired of people not standing these groups because there's too many members when these idols are incredibly talented. Too many members can be used as a strength and not a weakness anyways. I see them all getting praised for a lot of their dances, which is amazing, and I think they deserve it. I would like to praise IZ*ONE specifically because they have come so far and improved so much as dancers. I think in the dance-heavy scene of K-pop, these groups exceed expectations with their choreos. Just watch these clips and tell me if you agree. I didn't start mentioning this on my YouTube channel until recently, but I think survival shows are really bad. I think they might fall into the category of reality shows, but I don't watch them, so I'm not sure. I actually don't know if this is really an unpopular opinion, because I haven't seen a lot of people talk about their opinion on this. I think the reason why I think like this is probably because of a cultural difference, though. I'm gonna start talking about survival shows first. So, I know that the reality of the K-pop industry is harsh, but sometimes these survival shows stage scenarios to make the show more dramatic, and it's horrible. The trainees on these shows should not have to go through more difficult tasks just because the producers need the drama, if that makes any sense. Showcase shows are the same exact way. They make idols do things that they're uncomfortable doing, like aegyo, and it gets on my nerves so much when they repeat clips like 1,000 times, it's so annoying. Like I said, this could just be me being an ignorant American and not understanding other cultures, but I'm not entirely sure. Dating bans are one thing in K-pop that I find unnecessary. Of course, I don't want idols to be subjected to hate or stalkers when they do date someone, so I do understand why some companies implement these bans. But when these idols are singing about being deeply in love, it feels really insincere. I also feel really bad for them because it's like they're singing about this love that they will probably never have. It's the same for breakup songs. I never really was that affected by these breakup songs, but in 2020 I went through some heartbreak and I can tell you that the lyrics just suddenly hit different. So that's why I think it's insincere, because these idols don't have the right experiences. I think that What Is Love by Twice is literally the perfect concept to choose for groups that have a dating ban. And I think My First and Last by NCT Dream is a pretty notable song too. Tell me what you guys think. So it never really occurred to me that you could have a group without members' positions until recently. I'm just going to use LOONA as an example here because they're the only group that I'm familiar with that doesn't have official positions. They don't really have a strong rap line, like the only members I would consider rappers are Jinsol and maybe Heejin, but I don't know. And they have Hustle as their leader obviously, but they don't have titles like lead or main vocalists or rappers or dancers, which I find intriguing because I think that positions are important. Positions can also cater to other things like styling. I watched the Blackpink Netflix documentary when it came out, and the stylist said that they style the girls very specifically. Like Lisa has more boyish and edgy outfits, while Jisoo is more feminine and girly. This makes a lot of sense because Lisa is the main dancer and lead rapper, while Jisoo is the lead vocalist and the visual. And it also matches their personalities. I just think that positions give more direction to a group in the styling, line distribution, and more.